Welcome friends. Today's topic is methods of quarrying of stones for use in stone masonry. So let's get started. There are various methods of quarrying as explained below. Number 1, excavating. Number 2, heating. Number 3, wedging. Number 4, blasting. Number 1, excavating. In this method, stones are separated by means of pickaxes and crowbars from the earth and rocky soil. With the help of pickaxes and crowbars, stones are excavated and separated out. You can see picture. Stones are separated by means of pickaxes. This is pickaxe and this is crowbars. Number 2, heating. In this method, piles of wood are fired on the surface of the rock for a few hours. When the upper layers of the rock expand due to heat, they separated out from the lower ones. This method is applied especially for separated out granite and gneiss. This method is generally adopted in Madras, Orissa, and Nagpur. This is the picture of granite and this is gneiss. Number 3, wedging. Wedging is the method of quarrying stones by means of inserting steel wedges and pins into the rocks by hammering. Vertical holes are made at certain distance apart and steel pins are inserted in these holes and hammered. The rock cracks along the line of least resistance through the holes. In some cases, plugs and feathers are used in place of steel pins. The plug is conical wedge and feathers are flat wedges. The plug is placed between two feathers as shown in figure and plug is driven by means of hammering. Vertical holes are made at a certain distance apart. The rock cracks along the line of least resistance through the holes when plugs are hammered simultaneously. Wedging is applied to soft rocks like sandstone, slate, limestone, laterite, and marble. The wedging is preferred in soft rocks because there is least chance of any damage. This is the picture. You can see in it plug and feathers with stone showing fracture line. This is soft rock and this is hammer. This is a plugs and feathers. Due to this, You can see the fracture line on the rock. This is another picture related to wedging. In it, plug is conical wedge and feathers are flat wedges with stone showing fracture line. You can see this is a plug and this is a two feathers. Through hammer, the plug goes downwards and this is direction of force. Due to this, a fracture point causes in stones. Number 4. Blasting. In this method, explosives are used to quarrying and removing the rocks. In this method, holes are drilled or bored to required depth. Then explosives are put into the holes tamped with sand or earth and fired by a fuse. In short, various operations involved in blasting are boring, charging, tamping, and firing. Boring is done by hard tools or by machine drilling. Now, explosives such as gunpowder, dynamite, or nitroglycerin, or gun cotton, or nitrocellulose are used to filling up the hole. It is quite essential that the hole should be thoroughly cleaned before filling the explosives. Now, tamping consists of filling up the hole with a specially prepared stiff sandy clay. A brass rod called a tamping bar is used for the purpose of tamping. A fuse introduced to admit the explosive being fired. The fuse should be kept on a sufficient length as to allow the person firing it have enough time to return to a safe distance before the explosion takes place. This is a picture of rock is blasted in a quarry. This is also another picture. So dear friends, this is all about methods of quarrying of stones for use in stone masonry. If you enjoy this video, please like it, share, comment, and also subscribe my channel for getting latest upcoming construction materials and building materials related video. You can also check the playlist in my channel related to construction materials and building materials. Let's meet in another video. Thank you very much.